Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the River Toads and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, the River Toads head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the River Toads offense will get first crack at it today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And now the River Toads can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the shotgun. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Clark. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Second down to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Rain games are so annoying for an offense when you want to throw the football and it's coming down and you can't grip it. But I just remember back in Little League football, rain practices were the best, weren't they? You just run and dive as hard as you can into the puddles, see how far you can slide. And the great thing was, Mama had to clean your uniform, not you.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Again, running right, it's Gibson. Wrestled down at the 26, it's a gain of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Noles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Taylor wants to throw. Still looking to his right. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He'll heave it deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Long way to go on second down. Fires to the big fella. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The River Toads come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect the ball.
And now the River Toads will punt it away on fourth down. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Florida State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ollie, what do you have?
Checking in from the River Toads sideline. We are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. This offense has it with really good field position. Taylor wants to throw it. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Gibson. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Tries to get it himself. Touchdown, Noles! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Wants to go up top on second down. He'll throw it. Left side is Clark. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. River Toads come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Push is ahead. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way and he's got room. Touchdown, Florida State. A pick six. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the River Toads sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult already.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Back to pass on second down. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They boot it away on fourth down. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. As we check in with Holly.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys?
All right, Holly. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it. It's Gibson. Looking for... Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! He's at the 50. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the River Toads sideline. I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Guys?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's loose on the right. The 10. Touchdown Seminoles. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the River Toads sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. He's got it.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And now the River Toads send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Handoff again. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Follows his blocks. It's Chroma. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Turns it upfield, and he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rush right in his face. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The River Toads with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Clark. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Working that left side now. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first. Works the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They want to throw it. Look out! Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Coming to the line for 2nd and goal, and what will be the last play of the quarter. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, no! Quick strike through the air for the score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with the San Jose State Spartans taking on the number 24 team, the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's San Jose State with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total under and get this second half started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Swamped immediately.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Turning it on. Got the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Nice move there. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Breaks into the open on the left. The tag. Touchdown, Florida State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. From the gun, it's Taylor. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun. Left side, it's Bradley. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Back's got it on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And now the River Toads line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Hand off Gibson, working left. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move, it's Croma. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Got him downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Taylor wants to throw. Rolls right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Fresh center downs going to the air. Setting up the screen. Headed to the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. On the run, it's Croma. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. At the 35, he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They send the tight end in motion. Drops back on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Offense set on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Clark.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
2nd and goal coming up. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start and finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.